Hey, this is Tyler. I wanted to make this video for you and just give you a couple tips that you can start implementing right away to outrank your competition online and bring in more jobs for your business. So I have your Facebook page pulled up, and I was able to figure out a couple different services that you guys offer and then a couple of those areas that you service in. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare a couple different websites, of businesses that are doing really well in your area. We're going to focus on what they're focusing on, right, as far as their services and really why they're ranking, at the top of Google and bringing in jobs on a consistent basis. So if we come over here and we type in roofing Albany, Oregon, all right, we're going to come down here to the organic section. All right, we'll get back up to the map pack in a little bit, but we'll hit the first result, and that's Renaissance Roofing. All right, and right away, they have some great pictures here, and they have a quote form that people can fill out, which is nice. Then they get right into some content, and Google loves content. They like to see anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 words on the home page of a site. And then as far as the different services that you offer, you want to have between 500 to 1,000 words. And it looks like these guys even have some location pages, which is good. You want maybe 1,000 to 1,500 words on those pages. And all that content allows you to rank for specific keywords that people type into Google all the time to find businesses like yours and services that you offer. Now I'm going to pull up a report of this website, and we're going to kind of dive into the back end and figure out what they're focusing on and why they're doing so well. So here it is. It shows the rank of the site, information of their backlinks, and those keywords that they're currently ranking for. So let's take a look at those. Right away, we see roofing Albany, Oregon. It's bringing in 70 searches a month on Google. And because they're in that top spot, they bring in 23 of those 70 searches. So you can see why it's important to focus on that keyword. All right, then they're obviously ranking for their name and a couple other keywords related to their business. We see another one here with the area, roofing contractors, Albany, Oregon. And then we might even see some other ones like roofing Corvallis here, which is another area that you guys obviously service. Let's see if we can find any others. All right, so we like to focus on these buyer intent keywords, which have the service and location in them, because if someone types that in, they're looking for that service in that area and they're ready to buy. So those are definitely some good keywords to focus on. We see Albany roofers here, that's 30 searches. So there's definitely some good keywords here that you can look at. And really all it takes is one out of that 70, right, to land a job. So, but you could tell why, being in the top positions, why that's important, and you see the traffic that is, bringing in for being in those top spots. And then taking a look at another area, Eugene, which is not too far. Again, we see the ad section, we see the map pack, but we'll skip that and we're going to come down to the first result. Now, being in a bigger area, there's going to be a little bit more competition, but I think the volume is definitely going to be higher. So let's take a look at that. This one, they don't have a ton of content, right? So that's actually good to see. The first result doesn't have a lot of content. That means you could come in, create, a location page for Eugene for your site, put 1,000 words on it, and outrank these guys. Okay, so let's take a look at the back end here. We're going to take a look right into these keywords. We'll get into backlinks in a second, but let's see. We see River Roofing Eugene, Oregon. So that's a good one. That's 60 searches a month. And then Roofing Eugene, 150 searches a month. Right, so those are two great keywords there that you want to focus on. And these guys are bringing in some traffic for that, again, because they're in the top spots. So, focusing on those keywords, adding that content to a website will definitely help you outrank these guys. Okay, so Google likes to focus on content, and they like to focus on backlinks as well. Now, there's a ton of different ranking factors, but those are definitely two that set apart, businesses from each other. Now, a backlink is really just a vote of confidence. Okay, it's a link from one site pointing back to another, and it passes power and trust to that site. Right, and these guys have 251 sites pointing back to them. It's giving them over 2,000 backlinks. So basically, just like we went into these keywords and figured out which ones were working for them, we want to do the same with the backlinks. We want to duplicate the good ones and then beat them out with higher quality backlinks. Think of it as like a popularity contest with Google. Right, the more keywords you're ranking for, the more content you have, the more backlinks you have, the more higher quality backlinks you have, the higher you're going to rank. So we want to beat out these metrics, for these competitors to get a higher ranking on Google. And ultimately, it's going to bring in traffic and turn into jobs not one time, but on a monthly reoccurring basis. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about are citations. And a citation is your name, address, and phone number. And we list those in business directories online, such as Yellow Pages. All right, and what that does is it really just gets your name out there, and it allows you to rank in the map pack. So we skipped that in the beginning, but here it is here, and we want to create a Google My Business listing. All right, that's what this is here. So I'll show you an example, because I couldn't find one for you guys, but this is like a mini website, right? It's another opportunity, again, to rank on Google, to showcase your work, and for people to find you. So it looks like these guys, they have all their information here, their address, their hours, their phone number, and it's a place you can put reviews from your customers, lots of pictures here, and then you want a description as well. Now, excuse me, Google lets you max it out at 750 characters. So, we talked about how important content was. You want to put, as much content in here as you can, add in some keywords, all right, and it'll definitely get you ranked in Google. Again, in this map pack section and in the organic section down here by focusing on those 3 tips: content, backlinks, and citations. So optimizing this listing and putting in citations will help you get into this section. And think about it. When you type in anything, right, it could be pizza place near me, you're going to come to this map pack and you're going to find the top 3 pizza places, right? Or at least people think that. So they see these 5-star reviews, they see the phone number, they see the website, the directions, right? There's no reason to click the view all button. You got 3 of the best choices right here, all right? And then nobody's coming down here and hitting the 2nd, 3rd, 4th page, so you can tell why these businesses are getting the traffic that they are and they're turning it into jobs. Now, if you have any questions at all about content, backlinks, or citations, feel free to give me a call. Here's my business website, leadsbylordeye.com. My phone number is in the top right corner there. And again, my name is Tyler. I look forward to talking to you soon.